Biggest ladies man.
The biggest. I'd have to say Godfather.
Really? That is a name we've never had.
Yeah, I'd have to say him because they girls would always come flocking to him because they'd always want to try to get on the whole train, and he'd have he'd have these girls. I remember one time this girl came to his hotel room and a lot of girls they knew Godfather smoked, so they'd bring him smoke. So one girl, she brought him the smoke and she thought she was going, have a good time with him. So he takes the weed and he puts her right out of his room. Never give her time of day, bro. Took the bud. Then he told me about the bud. I don't think it was no good or something. He called it Negro bud or something. He said, yeah, she brought me this Negro bud or something. I had to end up throwing it away. But yeah, some certain weed he wouldn't smoke it.
With that being said, who were the boys who may who would most obviously be sniffing around the hose in the locker room?
Oh man. Who was that back? Let's see. Godfather didn't mess with him too much. Let's see. It really nobody. Oh, I know. We had this thing one time. We was in Macon, Georgia, and I remember Godfather. We had the whole train. So they had these girls that came in. They were from a strip club. So we had Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman was in on it. So the girls wanted money. So they came in the locker room. So they just wanted to do it. They was doing A to Z, but they wanted to pay. Wanted everybody to pay them. So I think they sit me down there and I ended up going in the room. So I get my pants down and they look at me and they tell me $200. I'm like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong room. So I put my pants back up and left. I wasn't finna give them, I'm cheap. I ain't finna pay for nothing, So, but that was a good story there, man. These girls were from the strip club and also alias prostitutes.
So was it a weekly thing then, or did you have to feel out whether they'd be receptive?
Now you have to wait and see. That wasn't a weekly thing. We just happened to find out about it. Well, the girls let us know, hey, you guys want a good time? Y'all got money? So you have to know. We really didn't know because a lot of girls they would bring in, they just do the whole train and they'd leave. That was it.
Man, I didn't know that. I'd never really considered that possibility that there might be after party favors going on at the same time. I thought,
yeah.
I mean, in a economic transaction kind of way that's my innocence. No. What can I say?
Yeah, well, if you ever talk to Godfather, he'll tell you that story.